So today we're going to be taking a look at the Benks Armor Pro for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, huge shout out to Benks for always looking out for the channel and sending this over to me to review for you guys. So before we take a look at the box and the case, I did want to say that the first unit that I received from Benks was a defective one, and I have that unit right here. The only issue was that the power button wasn't clicking, but not to worry. I contacted Benks and they right away, no issues, sent me over another one. And this one is great. Everything works perfectly. So let's take a look. Now, starting off with the box, it says you have your protective phone case, thin and light, enhanced impact resistance, and it is built with DuPont Kevlar. Now, this is the 600D version of the Kevlar, so that is something to note. Now, looking around the rest of the box, you get a little bit of information here and some on the back, again, built with DuPont Kevlar, and some more information in different languages. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So very simple presentation, a little bit of fingerprints on the box. Always love that. Well, let's take a look at it. So opening it up, nothing too fancy in the packaging, but I like that, straight to the point, but still pretty good packaging. And in here you get a little phone case installation manual, as well as some other information and QR codes on how to install. So let's set the box off to the side and take a look at the case. Now, on the back of the case, you get this nice little aramid fiber type of Kevlar texture that we're used to on a lot of these cases. Very similar to the Benks Armor Air, but very nice addition here. It provides a little bit of grip on the back of the phone, and it's a nice little texture right there just to hold, as well as you having that metal camera ring around your camera there. Now, taking a look at the inside of the case, we have our MagSafe magnet right there, as well as our alignment magnet, and it says built with DuPont Kevlar at the bottom. Now, right here, you do get a little bit of that metal material, but it's guided by this nice little, I'm not sure if you can see that little silicone material right there, so you don't have to worry about this scratching up your phone's camera or anything like that. Benks thought about that, and around the edges, you get this nice little shock absorption material going all the way around the case there and on all sides except for the bottom, down at the very bottom where all your openings are, and you do have them around the corners as well. Now, let's go ahead and take our black titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max and go ahead and put it into the case. Now, let's listen for that click. Very nice click from the Armor Pro. Nice fitting case onto the phone. Let's test out those corners. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 corners sound very good. Nice secure click onto all 4 corners, so you don't have to worry about this coming off. If you drop it or anything like that, it'll be good to go. Now, let's take a look at that screen protection that you get here. Now, I am using Benks tempered glass screen protector on there, and if you guys can see, you still get that little bit of a lip right there on the screen. So that's always nice to see. So you don't have to worry about setting this down. Even with a screen protector or without, you'll be good to go because you get that little bit of a lip right there. But this is still a slimmer, minimal case. So, I wouldn't go setting it down on any jagged surfaces because that will scratch up your screen and things like that. You get that little lip, but nothing too crazy. And moving around to the back, you get that nice camera ring right there. Again, like I said, this is metal, and it'll protect your phone from laying down and scratching on any other kind of surfaces. Nothing like that. You'll be good to go. That metal camera ring is a great addition, as is on the Armor Air. So let's go ahead and take a look around the sides of the phone. Now, on the top, it is completely closed. On the left-hand side, you do get that wonderful button for your action button right there, and your volume up and down buttons. Let's listen to how those buttons sound. Good buttons on there. Now, one little complaint I had about the buttons is that little red or orange, coloring right there on the button. I would say, Benks, if you guys are listening, I would just remove that because not everybody's using the action button as a mute toggle switch, but also I feel like it takes away from the really clean look of the phone. I would much rather that look like a button like this, just, obviously the size of the action button. I think that would look a lot better. Nice little touch right there, showing almost like the mute toggle switch used to be before, but I think it would look a little bit better if they got rid of that. But it's not a huge deal. Now, moving along to the bottom, you have your accurate microphone and speaker cutouts, as well as that USB Type-C port right there. And on the right-hand side is completely closed. You get your power button right there. Now, how does this case feel in the hand? And the only issue I've had is that it's a little bit slippery around the edges of the case. Now, I put this on yesterday as soon as I got it, and within the first hour, I actually dropped my phone onto carpet, which thank goodness it was on carpet. There's no damage. The case took it and handled it very well. No issues at all. No breakage on the back of the phone or the screen or anything because it was dropped on carpet. But like I said, it is a little bit slippery. So Benks, if you guys are listening, I would add maybe either this material onto the sides or, something there just to provide that little bit of extra grip. And I think this case will be almost perfect. Now, one other thing I do have to mention is because this is that Kevlar material, it's a little bit of a fingerprint magnet. Now, if you're somebody who cares about that too much, that's something maybe to note, but you can always grab your microfiber cleaning cloth, give this a nice little wipe down, and it gets rid of just about all of the fingerprints. You'll see a little bit here and there, but do a little more of a diligent wipe down and you'll be good to go. So not too bad with the fingerprints right there. Moving along to the MagSafe test, let's go ahead and start with our Apple MagSafe wallet with the regular insert in there. Put that on and you get your usual MagSafe performance from Benks. Very strong magnets. You can sit here and try to get this off just by sliding it, and it's not coming off. You got to really kind of force it off of there if you want it to come off. And moving along to the Apple MagSafe battery pack, same thing. Very, very nice clip onto the case with that magnet. That shows that nice strong magnet. And let's do our little shake test, and you can shake this all day. It's not coming off. We'll grab it by the battery pack as well, give it a nice little shake, and it's not coming off. So you do have to, just like the Apple MagSafe wallet, kind of force this one off for it to come off. And finally, moving along to our Anchor 623. Let's go ahead and set that up. Very strong connection right there. It almost just gravitated the iPhone to the MagSafe mount. But either way, we can spin this very freely, 360 degrees with no problems. And we can sit here and shake it, break our Anchor charger, and you got to really shake it hard for it to come off. So if it's on your phone mount, if it's on your car mount, whatever, your charger, you have no worries about this. You can sit here and tap it all the way around and it'll be good to go. So do I recommend this case? And the answer is yes, I definitely do. I really like the way it feels in the hand. It's very sleek, very minimal looking, very professional style, and it'll give you that nice protection, that ultra slim minimalist design, and it's very easy to take off, put on. This case hits and checks every box except for the fact that it's a little bit slippery. If Benks can fix that, I don't see why this can't be a top 3 even case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max this year. Excellent job, Benks. I really, really have been enjoying using this case, just like I did with the Armor Pro for the 14 Pro Max. It's excellent. I've been using it all day with no issues. I just wish it was a little bit less slippery around the sides. So with that being said, this is the Benks Armor Pro for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments below. Have you bought it? Have you had any issues with the power button? I had that one, like I said, Benks took care of that right away. And I'll be sure to leave the link for this down in the description below, where you can also use the code Brian15 and save yourself 15% off of this case. The regular price on it is $39.99, which is already an excellent price for the protection you're getting, the MagSafe, the beautiful composition with that Kevlar, great case. But go ahead and use Brian15, save yourself even more, that extra 15% off anytime off of Benks' entire website. So again, thank you to Benks for providing this. Let me know what you guys think about it. Make sure you like and comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.